Hey guys, my name is Polygon and I think vending machines are pretty cool, so today we're gonna take a look at vending machines in video games. Vending machines are much more complicated than you may think. In order to make a good vending machine, you need to satisfy two main requirements. Number one, the machine should actually be usable. When a gamer sees a vending machine, the goopy gamer brain activates and they attempt to use it. Nothing's more disappointing than a game not satisfying the goopy gamer instinct. Number two, the machine needs to fit in with the world, as they are yet another piece in the complicated puzzle of world building. Plopping a real-world vending machine down and calling it a day just doesn't cut it. Not only would that straight up just be illegal due to copyright, but it wouldn't fit in at all. The brands being displayed should already exist elsewhere through advertisements or stores, and the shape needs to fit the aesthetic and technology of the world. In order to further understand what makes a vending machine good or bad, we're gonna do a tier list where we rank a bunch of random video games solely based on their vending machines. Here are the tiers we will be using. Cringe machine tier, not enough vending tier, they're okay tier, Vendy's nuts tier, legendary vending tier. Okay, let's begin. In the funny cat game Stray, there are many vending machines scattered across the game. If you look closely, every drink stocked in the machine have different colors and labels in the robot language, which is really good attention to detail. Also in certain areas, they are actually usable and the funny little kitty presses the silly little buttons and it gives you a soda. Funny cat game gets their okay tier. Skate 3 actually features real-life branded vending machines as product placements. There's a Dr. Pepper machine, a Monster machine, and an unbranded machine. There's in-game ads for these brands as well, further establishing their existence in-game. While they aren't usable, they do have physics so you can— oh my god! They're okay tier. Among Us has a grand total of 2 vending machines in the Mirror HQ map. A drink machine with a funny little surfing Amogus and a snack machine. He do be surfing though. The snack machine is actually usable as a task where you have to get the drink on the sticky note, but you can press the buttons however you want, and it actually does a vending animation for what you chose. Pretty cool vending functionality, but because they're only seen once, Amogus gets not enough vending tier. The Grand Theft Auto series contains quite a few vending machines across the many installments. GTA 3 was the first game to include one, but it was only a generic non-functional soda machine. Next in Vice City, the legendary Sprunk machine was introduced. This is quite an infamous in-game brand because it sounds really funny and is a parody of the real brand Sprite. There's also a new E-Cola vending machine which sounds like Ebola. GTA San Andreas finally introduced the first functional vending machines, including a new design to the Sprunk machine, generic soda machines, and a snack machine. GTA Liberty City Stories has a blue version of the soda machine. GTA 4 includes another Sprunk redesign, an E-Cola machine, a coffee machine, and a snack machine. GTA 5 has the most vending machines, including the same Sprunk and E-Cola machines, a snack machine that is now called Candy Box, a coffee machine called Bean Machine, and a water machine called Rain. All of these brands have been advertised in many ways across all the GTA games, with billboards, entire stores, and full-on in-game websites. The machines themselves mostly look generic and there's not that many of them across the games, but credit where credit is due, the in-game brands have a lot of presence in the game and have really funny names. Vendy's nuts tier. In the heart of a secret room, a beautiful night sky sparkles before you. But wait, what's that? Is that a vending machine? The game Superliminal contains one singular vending machine known as Dream Soda. The best thing about this vending machine that helps it stand out is the selection of flavors. Red soda, green soda, diet soda, random soda, baking soda, mini soda, water soda? It's also fully functional and allows you to choose any flavor you want. Because of its cleverness and functionality, it gets bumped up to their okay tier. And I just made a penis, goddammit. Baldi's Basics features 2 vending machine designs, the Bee Soda machine and Zesty Bar machine. They are usable, but I'm gonna have to put these all the way down to not enough vending tier because the design completely lacks anything vending machine-like whatsoever, such as a dispenser or keypad. It's just a big rectangle with an image slapped on the front. In a game about simulating life, of course the Sims series lets you simulate using a vending machine, one of the most important parts of life. In Sims 1, there's the Disaster Fizz machine that sells disaster-themed drinks and for some reason has a Sim City advertisement on it. There's also an officially branded Pepsi machine that sells a bunch of real brands like Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Mug Root Beer. Sims 2 has a few drink machines and a few snack machines, and Sims 3 has the cursed candy vending machine. There's also this really cool design with a giant soda can and the Choosy Choices machine. Sims 4 has tons of vending machines through the various DLCs. The Freezy Treats and Hot Eats, Island Beach Snacks, Simmies, which is basically a gachapon festival of light, snow, and youth, and the Bits and Bobbles machine. In the Dead Sims MMO game known as Sims Online, there was a Koala Cola machine and an unbranded snack machine. In My Sims Ages, there's some kind of frozen machine, and the rest of the spin-offs either have unbranded or no machines at all. There's also a really annoying feature in some of the games where the vending machine just freaking kills you in cold blood. Out of fear of my own life, I'm putting Sims at legendary vending tier. Stanley Parable is a great game that sadly only has one singular non-functional unbranded vending machine in the employee lab. lounge. It has some pretty realistic details, but it wasn't even made by the devs at all, as the same machine can be seen in both Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, both of those games also including an unbranded snack machine. Because of how default it is, these two games sadly must be sent to cringe machine dimension. Call of Duty Zombies is a game mode featured in many different Call of Duty games that puts an extreme importance on vending machines. They're referred to as perk-a-cola machines, and you can buy drinks from them using your in-game points that give you specific perks to help you play. There's tons of different perk-a-colas across the many games and maps for you to use. Quick Revive Soda, Double Tap Root Beer, Juggernog, Speed Cola, Mule Kick, Deadshot Daiquiri, PhD Flopper, Stamina Up, Electric Cherry, Tombstone Soda, Vulture 8 Elixir, Who's Who, Widow's Wine, Death Perception Soda, and PhD Slider. There's also the Der Wonder Fizz machine that spawns a random soda out of thin air. Specifically in the Cold War Zombies mode, the machines have an alternate design and dispense soda cans instead of bottles. Some really interesting ones being the Mule Kick machine, which is now covered in guns that rapidly fire after you purchase a soda, and the Deadshot Daiquiri heavy metal theming. Der Wonder Fizz also has a more vending machine-like design. Cold War also has a really creative elemental pop machine, which is half vending machine and half arcade machine. Black Ops 4 also has 4 of its own machines, the Brew, Cola, Soda, and Tonic. A few machine designs I really like is the PhD Slider that has a funny mascot on the screen, and the Widow's Wine that has a gothic spiderweb theming. Lots of the machines also have their own jingle that plays after you purchase. The in-game brands can also be seen being advertised in some of the maps. The Call of Duty Zombies series is one of the most interesting use of vending machines in any video game, and for that, it gets the legendary vending tier. Surprisingly, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe actually has a few vending machines used as decorations for the maps. In the map Super Bell Subway, there are 2 vending machines at the starting line, the Burning DK machine and the Moo Moo Meadows Milk machine. Hell nah, they turned Donkey Kong into a vending machine! If you look closely, every single item stocked in the machine has its own custom branding. The only other map I could find vending machines in is the Battle Mode Splatoon map. These machines have a great amount of attention to detail, but sadly this is gonna have to go all the way down to not enough vending tier because of how few machines there are and no usability. The Roblox game called Vending Machine Madness is sort of a showcase of a bunch of widely used vending machine assets across the game. There's a few illegally used real brands slapped on cylinders, one that looks more like a claw machine, big vending machine, really big vending machine, Slurpee machine, real life Pepsi and Coca-Cola machines, one with a more in-depth functionality that lets you type in numbers, and the legendary Bloxy Cola machine. These machines vend various food assets that are also used across the game, such as Witch's Brew, Bloxade, which makes you zoom around, a freaking haunted burger, a cube with an epic face on it, and the most legendary drink of them all, Bloxy Cola, and many more. Usually I don't rank player-created content against real games, but for fun, let's give Roblox Vendees Nuts tier. The Fallout series puts a pretty large importance on the existence of vending machines, mostly due to the in-game soda brand known as Nuka-Cola. This soda brand is so incredibly important to the game's lore, it's actually comedic. The very first Fallout game has a pill-shaped Nuka-Cola machine, and the exact same sprite is also used in Fallout 2. Fallout Tactics has this funny little guy as the machine. The Fallout Brotherhood of Steel spin-off has a white Nuka-Cola machine redesign. In Fallout 3, the machine has a much more complex and futuristic design, now featuring a screen on top that is never seen working. Fallout New Vegas features a new soda brand called Sunset Sarsaparilla, with its own vending machine that has a unique Wild West theming. This brand has a major presence in the game and is only seen in Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 4 features an entirely new Nuka-Cola machine design with an even bigger screen on top. There's also a milk vending machine, and the part you grab the milk from juts out and looks like a cow udder, which is kind of funny. In the Fart Harbor DLC, they added Vim vending machines, another soda brand that competes with Nuka-Cola that has tons of its own lore. The Nuka World DLC adds an entire theme park fully themed after Nuka-Cola soda, so obviously it features tons of Nuka-Cola vending machines, now with actual working screens. The screen infinitely replays a Nuka World ad. There's also Nuka-Cola vending machine robots? These security robots called Nukatrons can not only vend you yummy Nuka-Cola, but also eliminate threats. There's another robot called Mr. Frothy that floats around and was meant to literally spray park visitors with the soda. The mobile game Fallout Shelter has the Fallout 3 machine design with a working screen this time too. Fallout 76 reuses the Fallout 4 machine and has a bunch of its own machines that are used for trading between players. There's also a spot in the game with a Nuka-Cola machine turned into a door? You can put this thing on the door tier list and the vending machine tier list at the same time! In pretty much every game, the vending machines can be looted so they are functional. The brands also have immense lore importance and are heavily advertised across the game. And finally, the machine designs have a really unique and futuristic flair, ascending Fallout to the legendary vending tier. In Planet Coaster, rather than vending machines being something you stumble across, you are the vending machine god that places them for others to stumble upon. There's exactly 12 different vending machines you can place in your park. They all have a really unique art style and their own branding. There's tons of custom brands in the game, all with a bunch of of advertisements you can place around your park as well. You can even hire mascots to advertise some of the brands for you. And if you want to go even further and truly become one with your inner vending machine god, you can customize the prices and item names to your liking. Easily legendary vending tier. In Hot Lava, there's two different vending machine models you can find across the game, Shock Pop and Carbo-Cola. These two brands also have advertisements you can find elsewhere and have really good attention to detail, such as the ambient buzzing noise of the machinery. They're unusable and there's only two designs, but they still get their okay meow tier because branding bonus points. Cyberpunk 2077 takes place in a very densely populated city with a dystopian level of focus on consumerism, so obviously the city is absolutely littered with vending machines. In the game's lore, vending machines are actually referred to as schisms, which stands for spontaneous craving satisfaction machines. Every machine sells one of the many in-game brands. From TV commercials to billboards to massive holographic signs, these brands can be seen almost everywhere you look. Just to list off a few, there's Burrito XXL, Chromanticore, Cirrus Cola, Hollow Bites, Lilo Beans, Mix-It, Moon Cheese, Nicola, Schwab Fried Ants, Slaughterhouse, Soyaso Machista Dog, Tancha, and even a literal gun vending machine that actually vends you plastic usable guns. Ayo, durability test? Sheesh! The majority of the vending machines are fully functional. Every brand has multiple different vending machine designs, and some of them can be seen caged up or even broken. There's also a very secret vending machine you can actually speak to known as Brendan. After speaking to this machine, it becomes apparent that it could quite possibly be a sentient being. This interaction then expands into a morally challenging questline about the meaning of sentience and whether or not it's even real. So bonus points to Cyberpunk for a philosophical vending machine questline. Cyberpunk gets to be in a new tier called Vending Machine, more like Vending Friend tier. And yo, the tier list is complete. Thank you for watching. Please comment down below more games you think have really cool vending machines that I didn't talk about in this video. Also make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and if you want to support me more, check out the memberships or merch, link in the description. Also follow my Twitter. Okay, bye. Wait a second. I forgot about the Minecraft vending machines. Definitely S tier.